Shalom, I'm Yiskah Huldah, and I believe in living a lifestyle of worship. Whether it's sitting on a porch with a hot cup of coffee and listening to nature, or whether it's showing reverence to Yahuwah by taking care of the body that He gave me, or if it's working for Yahuwah and being a faithful steward of the assignments that He has put in my hands, or whether it's teaching and training my children in the way that they should go, or even if it's just sitting and having dinner with my husband at the end of the day so that we can decompress. My prayer is that everything I do and every interaction that I have reflect the kabod of Yahuwah. I am inspired by Yahuwah's creative mind. He creates based on purpose, not simply to create. He expresses who He is through His creation and inscribes it. He puts His name on it. You know it's Him. And He times His creation perfectly so that it hits the mark of His intention. This shows His supreme mastery and His supreme artistry, and His workmanship is just so vast. I am His workmanship. You are His workmanship. We are all a part of His creation. And I know that I was created that I may proclaim Him. So this tells me that I should follow His pattern of creating on purpose, and that my purpose should be to show who Yahuwah is in everything I do. So every manuscript I write, every podcast I record, every class I facilitate, and every film I direct, it is for Him to receive all the kabod. The Occulty Project is like a fruitful land with many wells. At each well, Yahusha is there, and so is a woman. Yahusha tells the women all they did. Then the women run to tell others about the man that they met at the well. The women at the wells are the sisters of the Occulty Project. Sisters that are cultivating and surrendering their gifts and talents to the will of Yahushua HaMashiach and being transformed in the making process. I praise Yahuwah to be counted among them. So I used to be consumed with concern. What are they going to think about the way I look, the way I sound, the way I laugh? What are they going to think about me in general? But those thoughts don't work in ministry. I always knew that, and that's why I didn't want to minister. But Yahuwah had plans for me that I didn't know about. So I had to face it. I had to face shyness. I had to have a face-off with it. The way I overcame shyness is by the Ruach HaKodesh doing a paradigm shift in my mind. Ministry means to serve. And so I had to ask myself, how can I serve people if I'm scared? I realized that shyness is an excuse to serve my desires. It is a self-serving attitude. It's a false humility. It's pride. It's an accusation against everybody that's looking at you. Once I understood this, I made a choice. The choice I made was to do it. Then praise Yahuwah that I didn't die.